You know, emotional regulation, I don't know, for me, is, I can define it as confidence. And it's kind of an interesting thing. I think that's one of the things that we don't consider oftentimes is confidence. When a child walks into a classroom or into a social situation, are they confident? Do they know what they're doing? Their compadres are there, their friends are there, things of this nature. And our kids walk into a situation and they go, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to be part of this group. I don't know how to glue myself together with you. So one of the biggest misnomers in ASD is social isolation. People say, oh, well, you don't want to be with us. And I think nothing could be further than the truth. They just don't know how to be. So when they approach a group and they don't have a game plan, they're like, okay, well, I guess I'll just go back to my object-oriented ways, such as an iPad or doing something on my own. I'm confident, I feel good, I know what I'm doing, I've been here, done that before. All of this is kind of confusing. And so I think confidence really it defines emotional regulation, which means I'm organized, I have a game plan, I'm calm, I know what to do, I can initiate, I can respond. But for the big part of emotional regulation, for me anyway, is can I maintain an interaction with you? And that's when kids start to learn social skills, they begin to learn communication skills. Instead of me teaching you every little skill you need to learn, which I tell therapists and parents all the time, you're not going to live long enough to teach your child everything they need to know. Teachers, therapists, don't put that pressure on yourself to do that. And you see like these 16-page IEPs, and somehow as speech pathologists we think, oh my God, this year is just starting and I have to teach all of these skills, these communication skills to these kids. And then you can see, you know, the therapist becoming emotionally dysregulated. And it's just like, how am I going to teach all of this? Well, here's the newsflash, you're not. You're not going to teach kids all that they need to know, but you can teach them how to learn. You can give them a game plan. You can give them confidence. When the group comes to me or I come to the group, am I confident? Am I organized? Do I have a game plan? Can I glue myself together with all of you because you guys are going to be my mentor? So Johnny and Susie and the teacher and the parent, all these people as part of this group, if I can stop, wait, if I can look up, look around, what are all of you doing? How can I become part of what you're doing? What are you saying? How are you acting? How are you interacting? How are you initiating, responding, and maintaining? Okay, you're my mentor. That's my goal as a speech pathologist, to teach kids how to glue themselves together with their friends, to give them an opportunity to maintain that interaction long enough to be able to learn how to have a conversation, to learn how to be social, to have friends. I mean, friendship doesn't just happen. You can't say, okay, when Charlie, you say this, I say this. You know, Kim, when you do this, I'm supposed to do that. Tammy, when you respond this way, I respond to you. That doesn't work. It's so stilted, it's so scripted that our kids are becoming robotic. And so when they get out into the classroom in the real world and they look like they're confused, it's because they are, because that's not the way you taught me.
Right.
You didn't teach me that way. And if we look at teaching a skill 7 out of 10 times or 8 out of 10 times, that's pretty simple to do, actually. I mean, we have the technology to do that, to teach kids, if A, then you do B, and you're rewarded, and there you go, okay? But when you get out into the real world, and people will say generalization, well, that generalization doesn't happen. Our kids aren't good at understanding, oh yeah, that's right. That's what I learned with my speech pathologist like 3 weeks ago. I'm supposed to apply it right now. That doesn't happen. That's not the real world. What they need is a game plan. They need a wingman. They need someone to trust, to understand what you are doing in your social communicative ways. I have trust in you as my wingman. You're my mentor. So if we spend more time teaching kids how to glue themselves together with their friends, give them a game plan, lessen the anxiety, increase the confidence, now I'm going to give myself a chance to be able to make friends, have conversations,